Hello from sunny India and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button and click the thumbs up because this is going to be an amazing vlog that hopefully will be a little bit different from the ones that I've done in London, and I can't wait to share it with you. For the next 9 days I'm going to be in India, and I'm going to be sharing my experience of training out here, but also show you around the hotel a little bit. We're staying in a hotel called Atmantan, and it's up in the mountains, it's in a place called Mumbai, which is kind of near Pune, which is kind of near Mumbai. And we drove here yesterday after a long flight. It took about 5.5 hours to drive here from Mumbai, but boy is it worth it. We arrived yesterday, but I could not bring myself to vlog. I had missed an entire night's sleep, and so on this vlog, hopefully I didn't look too tired. I'm feeling quite refreshed after 12 hours last night, but hopefully I'll be able to talk about how I train on holiday, how I handle like jet lag and things like that, because of course last year when I did Tokyo Marathon, that was also off a little bit more jet lag, 9-hour time difference I think it was, whereas this is 5.5 hours, which is much nicer, I can tell you that now. Keeping up with fitness, especially when training for something in particular when abroad, and this is all just my experience, so I'd love to hear your thoughts below as well about how you handle holidays and how you train when you're abroad, whether you train when you're abroad, because I don't think it's necessarily like super important all the time, especially if you're not training for anything in particular. Like, your body does need a break, so sometimes it's a really good excuse to just have a bit of chill time or try something new, do a bit of swimming or hiking instead of your usual gym routine and running. But since I'm training for the London Landmarks half at the moment, I will be doing bits and bobs of running, as well as cross training, physio, and weighted workouts in the gym as well, and hopefully I'll be able to film them all for you. I'm gonna go have a tea out in the sun. This morning we had some delicious breakfast, and it's all a mix of sort of Western style foods and traditional Indian foods here, which is great. I'm not sure my stomach can handle traditional Indian foods like straight off the bat, but I am kind of excited. I'm so excited to be trying all of the Indian foods as well while we're out here. Gonna head out into the sun now and bring you around with me for the rest of the week. Just as a bit of disclosure, this stay was gifted by Atmantan Hotel, which is the hotel that we're reviewing while we're out here. But as always, everything that I say on this vlog will be totally my opinions. There are some things that I love here and some things that I think could be improved, especially for a slightly younger audience, and I'll be sharing them all with you because I think that's the most important thing when it comes to reviewing places, not just saying it's all amazing, but it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. When you arrive at the hotel, they do a health assessment, and you go in to see this Ayurvedic doctor, and they look at what you're looking to get out of the stay, and they take your blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. Mine was quite good actually, which is surprising because every time I go to the doctor and they have to take my blood pressure, always like reads off the chart high, and they're like, can you just please calm down a little bit and then we'll retake in, and I have to do it like multiple times until it's normal. But it was super low here, which probably says something about how relaxing it is. But this morning I've got an Ayurvedic massage, which is going to be all about relaxation, because that's kind of what I said that I wanted to get out of this. A lot of relaxing and a lot of movement as well, and then hopefully a lot of food as well. The massage is going to be part oils, a little bit of aromatherapy I think, and then various other things as well that I don't really know, but it's 50 minutes of relaxation that I'm very happy to have, and I'll probably fall asleep because of jet lag. But yeah, and then after that it's lunch, and then this afternoon we're gonna get in some exercise as well, and I'm excited to explore the surrounding area. We have just set off for a hike up the mountain that we're kind of halfway up, and they do guided tours, guided walks around here, but only once every 2 weeks, so we've sort of taken ourselves on a very unguided hike that we hope will be safe and that we won't run into anything too dodgy.
There are tigers here.
Yeah, Rhian says there are tigers and leopards.
Something like that, and probably snakes. And snakes.
So all part of the fun really. It's a really, really nice temperature this afternoon as well. Probably mid-20s or so, mid to high 20s. And it is hilly here, so running will be interesting. So our walk was cut short a little bit by the fact that you're not allowed out of the complex except with a guide. So we decided to come to the gym. So I'm about to do a workout now. I'm going to do an upper body workout, and hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be able to go for a guided run, or just a run with having a chat with the people now, because it would seem such a shame not to make the most of the surrounding areas, because I know they do have paths here, but they're obviously worried about everyone getting lost. But that's my favourite thing to do, so we'll see. about tomorrow, but for now I'm just going to get in a weighted workout session and then do another walk of the complex. Just got back from the gym. Actually had a really good session. It's Rhian in the background. Say hi! Had a really good session. One thing that I love about trying out hotel gyms, although it's annoying that you don't have your usual equipment, oh my god, so pretty, is that basically it forces you to try like different things and to do a slightly different workout from usual. And I have to say the gym here is actually really good. I'm quite used to going places where it's like you'll have a set of weights, free weights, and that is literally it, and like a treadmill and whatever. Not good for weighted workouts, but here it's really good. They have a massive gym. There was only like one other person other than Rhian and a personal trainer, and that was it for the whole time that we were there. So yeah, I did an upper body session, and I know it worked because I went to the loo afterwards and I couldn't push the door open to the loo, so that's when you know apparently that your workout session is working. And now we're going to go for a quick jog around the block to get in some more steps, because we haven't walked very far today, and because I'm supposed to be running while I'm out here and I'm struggling, so it's just going to be probably about 1 kilometre and then off to dinner. Good morning. It is the beginning of day 2. Oh my god, listen to that. That's a bulbul, apparently. Beginning of our second full day, and we're just heading off for a hike this morning. It's actually really cold out, but quite pretty. Hoping it's going to get a little bit sunnier and a little bit warmer because I am really chilly. We're not technically allowed out the complex, but this morning they are making special allowances and letting us go out for a hike because I get claustrophobic if I'm stuck in one place at one time. And apparently the surrounding area is absolutely beautiful, so really looking forward to that. So sun's properly come out now. Actually really hot. How are you feeling, Fee?
Yeah, warm.
So pretty.
Nice to be out.
Ooh, you can see a lot more from up here. Not surprising, we started at around 600 meters and we're heading up to 900, where you'll be able to see everything. So we've just been told that because we're fit, we have to go out the hard way, which is 10 minutes, 15 minutes of near vertical. Starts here and goes all the way up there. First time out the hotel in a few days, and this is properly getting rid of the jet lag. Small part to climb up here. Off they go. We've reached a temple. It's so pretty up here. We found a local. How's he feeling?
Good.
Sweaty?
Sweaty but good. It's nice to be free.
So just past the top of the hill is a nice local house where there used to live 4 families up here, but now there's only 1 left, and it's yeah, we just went in. It's pretty cool to see that people live so well. Like the resort is, it looks like literally no one is around, but of course everyone else is a little bit more subtly set into the mountains. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a home for ants built by said ants. So cool. Massive biology nerd.
Yeah.
Love it. our lovely guy just beat us down the mountain wearing, yes, Crocs. We're here in our like professional trail shoes. Will you say they're very comfortable? Well, maybe I should try that next time.
It's a off-road one, so you have very good grip in
off-road Crocs, who knew? We've got back from the hike and I'm just off to go and do a stretching session. I don't really stretch in the UK, and my coach has told me that I should, and to be fair, like I am domsy in a lot of places. But like I said before, it's something that, you know, when you go abroad, you get to try things that you wouldn't usually try, and especially here, like they have so many activities that I would just not even think about doing in the UK. So it's really nice to have an opportunity to try them all without actually having to commit to like going somewhere. Basically, you know, it's all of a 2-minute walk away, so you can give it a go. If you don't really like it, you don't have to do it again, and then you just go on to the next thing the next day. So yeah, gonna do a stretch and then go off to lunch, and I'm really looking forward to that actually, because that hike was exhausting. So with the meals, they do a kind of variety. So you can choose to have a thali, which is a mix of lots of different dishes, and you get to choose kind of mix and match the different things, which I'm very, very excited about because I'm starving. So we've been enjoying a mix of sort of Western food with like a touch of Indian spices, and then proper Indian food as well, like this thali here. And I have to say, way prefer the Indian food. Really, really, really good. Rhian does have like all of the plates down there.
Keep them coming.
I've got 2, but technically we actually shared everything. And then we've got this dessert here, which is kind of like coconut rice pudding, which is really good. And I'm all about trying like everything. And then towards the end, you kind of know which ones you like and which ones you don't, and then you can just order extra of everything that you like, basically. But yeah, I don't think it's good to like deprive yourself when you're on holiday at all. I think just enjoy everything, move a lot, do as much kind of activity as you like, as you can, really, and then just enjoy all the food as well, because that is happiness. Had a nice gym session this afternoon, a super relaxed one after the hike this morning. Did abs day and some physio stuff as well, trying to keep up with that while I'm out here, because it's a good excuse to actually get physio in when you're able to go to the gym every day without it being too much of a faff. So yeah, getting in the boring stuff so that I can do the fun stuff. And now we're heading off to dinner, and I'm very excited for food because I'm starving, as per usual. Dinner is their special salad, some sweet corn and spice soup. I can't remember the name of this. And then Rhian's gone for the thali again. What's in yours?
There's a tofu curry, a vegetable curry, and a very beanie dal.
The dessert was so good that I have ordered seconds. Rhian's gone to the bathroom, so I might just eat it all myself. We've been sharing everything thus far, but I just not tell him. Good morning everyone, it is our penultimate day at Atmantan, and I'm going for my first official run, which is just outside in the local park, kind of national reserve area. I'm going with our guide who took us on the hikes recently. It's before 7 o'clock, so my brain is not quite working properly, sorry. It is freezing out at the moment. I say freezing, like compared to the UK it's really warm, but I'm not wearing enough clothes for it to actually be warm. I've got my Asics trail shoes on, some Fabletic shorts, like a tank top underneath and this Falca sports jumper thing for keeping warm until I warm up. This time of day it's relatively clear on the roads, but the reason we go so early is partly the heat and partly the fact that the roads get really busy later and then it's just all like a dust bowl, and obviously that's not ideal for running in. But yeah, gonna head off. It is beautiful and I can't wait for the sun to rise like properly. It looks really light on this camera, but it's actually quite dark. One more kilometre to go and then we're heading back. Still relatively cool, but I'm now overheating and it's really, really beautiful here. He's a little bit speedier than me, especially up hills. About 9k in, and it suddenly turned into a bit of a dust bowl. Bits of the road here aren't finished, so when a lorry goes by, there's like dust everywhere. So we're stopping a little bit, but nearly home, and the sun's come out. 10.5k done. Arrived back at Atmantan. Sun's just come out, so it's heating up quickly, as I don't know if you can tell from my face. But that was such a lovely run. Even though it's all on road, you get the most amazing views because obviously we got the lake or reservoir there. I feel so good after that run. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get in much in the form of cardiovascular exercise this week because they don't usually host runs from here. It's obviously not something, namaste, it's obviously not something that a lot of the guests are kind of looking for in terms of like, it's not exactly relaxing. Well, to some people it might be, and actually I feel quite relaxed after that, but I definitely didn't feel relaxed in it. So we're going at a decent pace and he is obviously a much better runner than I am, so he's taking it nice and easy for me. But I'm gonna go and eat breakfast now. I'm absolutely starving. I think because I've just been doing nothing and I haven't been that hungry, and now suddenly my body's like, oh my god, give me all the food. So that's what I'm gonna go and do. Very important breakfast this morning. We've got paratha and we've got idli with various sauces and some curry style things. And what have you got?
I got a dosa.
A dosa, stuffed dosa, and he's already eaten the rest. With a very, very, very nice view. Good evening. We are just on our way down to dinner. It is quite dark, as you can see. It's night time, it's like 7:30. I have just had the most amazing Atmantan signature massage, which is 90 minutes of luxury. I'm not used to having really long massages, but this one went weirdly quickly. I mean, probably because I slept like maybe half the way through it, but I thought she'd done the wrong one because I woke up and I was like, oh, you know, we've only just started. But no, 90 minutes had passed and it was wonderful. So it's like a mixture of hot stones, lots of oils, a bit of guided breathing, a little bit of meditation. It's just a bit of everything. And it kind of sums up what they do here. It's kind of like a holistic practice of everything, a lot of relaxation, but then some actual like muscle mushing. It's definitely not the official term. I have DOMs everywhere, so every time I have a massage I'm like, oh, this is actually quite painful, but it's good. I think it's working and I think it's helping me. Anyway, now for dinner. I'm a little bit sun-kissed, as you can see, and then an early night because we're leaving tomorrow. This is their homemade carrot cake with strawberry sauce, and they tell us it is vegan. Woohoo! Morning. It is. Are you having fun looking at the birds?
I am. I always have fun looking at the birds.
It is our last morning at Atmantan. It is Friday today. Totally lost track of time. We're just heading down to breakfast now. I did not get up early this morning to go for a run or a hike. I slept in until 8 and it was wonderful. And my watch says I slept very good. Not very well, which is the first time it's ever said that. So Shout out to the Atmantan beds. They are very, very, very comfortable. We're just heading down, yeah, for breakfast now. Gonna get my last little thali in, and then we're heading off to our next hotel this afternoon. I'm just very excited for breakfast, really. This morning we have butcher muesli. We both got it. Not very Indian, but we're going for paratha next. And I would just like to stay with this view forever, really. It is super pretty. And all the birds out this morning. Next course I've already half eaten is paratha and little curry. So post breakfast, just heading for my final massage of this trip, which is an invigorating massage, which is exactly what I need because almost immediately afterwards I am having my VO2 max tested, and I think that's something like the volume of oxygen that your body can transport around your body or something. I'm gonna have to Google it before I know what I'm actually testing. 50 minutes of massage and then 45 minutes of running or something. So that was lovely. I'm not sure I feel invigorated. I am definitely still half asleep. All of them have actually been so relaxing that I have slept through almost every single one. Not through the whole thing, but like been in and out of sleep for the whole thing. But I am now needing to wake up very quickly because I'm just gonna get changed and then head off to the VO2 max, so hopefully I can film a little bit of that as well. Okay, so it's just been explained to me that the VO2 max is the maximum amount of oxygen that your body is consuming during intense exercise. How it's done is over the space of, in this case, 27 minutes, and there's a scale called the Bruce treadmill protocol, and it's got 10 different stages, and every 3 minutes it gets one stage harder. So rather than going faster or just faster, it also increases in inclines so that you get to a stage of exhaustion quicker. So if obviously for endurance athletes, if they were just doing it by speed, they get to a certain speed and then be sprinting for like 30 seconds and then potentially fall off the treadmill. So in this case, hang on, let me show you. Here, the protocol, so every 3 minutes it goes up a stage, the incline goes up and the speed goes up. So obviously it starts pretty slow and then is at 12 kilometers an hour at the end at an incline of 14. What? And then here is rate of perceived exertion, so you can say over the course of the different stages how tired you are feeling. I already feel here from my massage. I am suddenly extremely nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
How was that?
How do I look?
Surprisingly sprightly.
It was grim. It was way harder than it should have been. Usually when you're on a treadmill, like if you put it out a fast pace, you can keep that going for like a minute or so. And yeah, when it's on the kind of, was it 11%, 12% incline that I finished on, every step is like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Okay, so my report will look something like this, which is a graph of volume of oxygen per kilo, and then heart rate, and then it will look like that. I don't feel like I tried as hard as I could have done. I think I was quite lazy, but that's me. VE, volume of expired air, RF, respiration frequency, breaths per minute, EE, energy expenditure, metabolic equivalents. 1 MET is the amount of oxygen consumed while at rest. So this one isn't mine, but it will look a bit like this. Okay, so that is it for this week's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. We are actually staying in India for another 2 nights now, but I just kind of want to chill and enjoy it and not worry about filming everything. I'm like trying to be in the moment a little bit more. While we're out here, I'll be doing one more run to get to my goal of about 21 kilometers for this week. So nothing huge, but we did a hike this morning, so I think I found some routes that I would like to try out. But thank you again for watching, and if you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them down below, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that now, because as I say, every week there'll be a lot more running content coming your way. I'll be back in the UK, well, by the time this comes out already, but in a few days at the moment, which is really sad, but I'll be excited to get back to a routine. But I think it's nice to mix it up every now and again, and probably really good for our bodies and also our minds, of course. So I think this was very much needed. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye!